If you study like this, you'll remember everything. Let me ask you something. Have you ever finished studying, closed your book, and thought, okay, I got this? Then the next day, you forget almost everything. Yeah, same. I used to sit for hours, reading, highlighting, rewriting notes. It felt productive. But when it actually mattered, my brain just didn't show up. And that's one of the most frustrating feelings. Because it's not like you're lazy, you tried. So what's going wrong? Here's the truth. Most students don't have a focus problem, they have a memory problem. And the reason is simple. You're studying in a way your brain doesn't remember. Let me explain. Your brain is not designed to remember what you read. It's designed to remember what you use. That's the difference. Reading is passive, using is active, and only one of those actually sticks. Think about this. You can read the same page 5 times and still forget it. But if someone asks you a question and you struggle to answer it, you remember that moment. Why? Because your brain had to work. And that's the key. So if you want to remember everything you study, you need to stop just reading and start training your memory. Here's the method that changed everything for me. And no, it's not complicated. Step 1. Study less, test more. Yeah, I know that sounds weird, but stay with me. Instead of reading a chapter 5 times, read it once. Then close your book and ask yourself, what did I just learn? Try to recall it, out loud, or write it down. You'll probably struggle. That's normal. That struggle is exactly what builds memory. Here's the part most people miss. When you can't remember something, that's not failure. That's feedback. It shows you exactly what to focus on. So, after you try to recall, go back to your notes, fix the gaps, then repeat. That loop, study to recall to fix. That's where real learning happens. Now here's where it gets even better. Step 2. Space your study sessions. Most students cram everything in one day, and then wonder why they forget it. Your brain doesn't work like that. It needs repetition over time. So instead of studying one topic for 3 hours straight, study it today. Then review it tomorrow. Then again after a few days. Each time, use recall, not rereading. This is how memory becomes strong. Not from one long session, but from multiple short ones. Think of it like this. Every time you recall something, you're telling your brain, this matters, keep it. Now let me tell you something personal. There was a time I felt stuck. No matter how much I studied, I kept forgetting things. Before exams, I'd panic, because deep down, I knew I didn't really remember the material, and I started thinking, maybe I'm just not good at this. But that wasn't true. I just didn't know how memory works. Once I switched to this method, everything changed. I studied less, but remembered more. I felt calmer before exams, more confident, because I knew I had actually practiced remembering. Now here's another powerful shift. Step 3. Make it slightly harder. This sounds strange, but if your study feels too easy, you're probably not learning deeply. Instead of just reading notes, turn them into questions. Instead of looking at answers, try to solve first. Instead of highlighting everything, test yourself on key ideas. Make your brain work, because effort equals memory. Let's be real. Scrolling through notes feels nice. It feels like progress. But it's an illusion. Real learning feels uncomfortable, but it lasts. Now here's something simple you can do tonight. Pick one topic, just one. Study it for a few minutes, then close everything. And try to recall. No cheating, no peeking. Just you and your memory. You'll struggle. You'll forget things. That's perfect. That's exactly how it's supposed to feel. Then check your notes, fill the gaps, and try again. Do this a few times. And you'll notice something. It starts getting easier, faster, stronger. That's your brain adapting. That's real learning happening. And here's the best part. You don't need 6-hour study sessions. You don't need perfect motivation. You just need the right method. Because students who remember everything aren't studying more than you. They're just practicing remembering. So stop just reading. Stop just highlighting. Stop just going through your notes. Start recalling. Start testing. Start using your brain the way it's meant to be used. Small change, massive results. Try this tonight. Just one topic, one session, one real attempt at recall. And if it works, keep going. Because this is the Diffie.